New for 2014 from Collector, in their not-to-scale prehistoric animal model series, is this replica of Bistarhi-Urvasaur, a member of the Tyrannosaur family from New Mexico, and distantly related to the much more famous T-Rex. This is Everything Dinosaurs review of this dinosaur replica. During the late Cretaceous, much of North America was covered by a huge inland sea. This was called the Western Interior Seaway, and it stretched from what is now the Arctic Ocean in the north to the Gulf of Mexico in the south. The land masses that border this inland sea were dominated by dinosaurs, and what scientists are now recognizing is that despite the mix of dinosaurs in the north and the south being very similar, ceratopsians, lambeosaurians, ankylosaurids, tyrannosaurids and so on, the genera and species making up those faunas differed markedly across North America. What you have is distinct regional ecosystems, what we term provinciality, and you can explore lots of articles about this on Everything Dinosaurs weblog. Bistarhi-Urvasaur fossils come from the oldest part of the Kirtland Formation, exposed in New Mexico, strata dating to around 74.5 million years ago. Isolated teeth, very typical of a large tyrannosaur, had been found for many years, and these were thought to represent types of tyrannosaur known from fossilized bones found in Montana and Alberta, Canada, to the north. A partial skull found in 1990 was associated with tyrannosaur fossil material from Montana, but gradually, as more body fossils were discovered in this part of the San Juan Basin, it was realized that these fossils represented the remains of a distinct southern genus of Tyrannosaurid. Following a review in 2010, the genus Bistarhi-Urvasaur was established. The Collector model stands on a base. It is the second large Tyrannosaur model in the not-to-scale series by Collector to be placed on a base, the first being the modified T-Rex with prey replica. It is a very striking pose. The skin texture has been finished to give the impression of a feathery, shaggy coat. Here is a model of a feathered tyrannosaur, reflecting the very latest in theropod interpretations, and part of a trend for more feathered dinosaur models. The body proportions are based on what is known from the fossil material, particularly the adult specimen discovered in 1997. The skull sports a distinctive cranial crest, and this has been further augmented by the model makers with the addition of a tuft of shaggy black and white protofeathers. The crest on the skull may have been synonymous with a mature adult animal, as no evidence for a crest was found on the fossilized skull of a juvenile, which was discovered in 1995. Like all the Collector replicas, this is a beautiful model with a well-crafted paint regime, consisting of tawny, black and white stripes, which contrast nicely with the cream-coloured belly. Even the base has lots of detail. The feet seem to sink into the base to give the impression of a heavy animal walking across soft sand. A number of early types of Tyrannosaur tended to have relatively shallow snouts, but Bistarhi-Urvasaur had a heavy, robust and deep skull, reminiscent of the much later tyrannosaurs. The skull possessed additional air sacs to help lighten it, and the strong jaws contained more teeth than most other tyrannosaurids. This said, it is regarded as a relatively basal member of the North American Tyrannosaur clade, perhaps most closely related to the recently named Lithonax, known from southern Utah, that lived a few million years earlier. The model measures around 13 centimeters in length. Based on an adult animal being around 8.5 meters, we estimate that this replica is an approximately 1 to 65 scale. The powerful animal, with its strong tail and robust skull, probably weighed around 2.5 tons, and it was very likely the apex predator in the coastal plain habitat found to the south of the Western Interior Seaway. This is a beautifully crafted, hand-painted replica of Bistarhi-Urvasaur, a dinosaur that was only named and scientifically described back in 2010. It is an exciting addition to the collector range of prehistoric animal models, and it's great to see more tyrannosaurids represented, especially feathered ones. This Bistahi Herbivore replica and the rest of the collector prehistoric life range is available from Everything Dinosaur, the UK-based retailer of dinosaur models, toys and games, that is staffed by parents, teachers and real dinosaur experts. Visit www.everythingdinosaur.com for all your dinosaur and prehistoric animal product needs. For further information on the late Cretaceous fauna of the southern United States, updates on the latest fossil discoveries, as well as articles and news stories featuring dinosaurs and other prehistoric animals, log on to Everything Dinosaur's impressive weblog, http://blog.everythingdinosaur.co.uk. Packed full of information on dinosaurs, paleontology and fossils, it is a great place to stay in touch with all the dinosaur-related developments, and a super free resource for schools, teachers and school projects. Or why not check out Everything Dinosaur on Facebook for more dinosaur information and news stories. If you visit us on Facebook, don't forget to give our Facebook page a like. That would be greatly appreciated. Thank you.